Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/NB.
برنامه‌های ما شامل زبان‌های بسیاری است. از این وبسایت‌ها دیدن فرمایید: suprememastertv.com/schedule و suprememastertv.com/NB.
There is a story about a great ritual which had yet to be completed at Uluṟu. This ritual was meant to complete the great plan of the Earth Spirit, excerpt from Earth Chakras by Robert Kuhn. Uluṟu-Kata Tjuṯa National Park, Sacred Aboriginal Lands in the Heart of Australia, Part 2 of 2. Continue watching to find out more.
All Buddhist traditions teach that we should avoid killing. All Buddhist traditions encourage us to develop compassion for all living beings. The Reverend Andrew Bear, vegan.
Hi. Do you want to come in? No. You're a good girl, Macy. Do you want to come in? No. Come on. Okay. Okay, come on. Hi, Macy. Come on in. Come on.
She doesn't want to come in.
Macy, come. Macy, girl. Come on in. Macy, come. Macy.
The Indigenous Anangu people of Australia say palya to express hello, okay, good and bye in the Pitjantjatjara dialect of the Western Desert language. Respected viewers, I am Dalton. The sincere Anangu people value the wisdom of the creation ancestors and wish that you may always thrive harmoniously with the land and beings around you in divine blessings. Welcome to Uluṟu-Kata Tjuṯa National Park, Sacred Aboriginal Lands in the Heart of Australia, Part 2 of 2. Nestled deep in the heart of the great landmass of Australia, at its red centre, Uluṟu-Kata Tjuṯa National Park stands as an iconic testament to the timeless beauty, spiritual significance and natural wonders of the Australian outback. Uluru is one of the largest monoliths in the world. Incredibly, what we see of the singular mass of Arcosic sandstone is just a fraction of what extends underground for at least a further 2.5 kilometres. With a circumference of almost 9.5 kilometres and an above-ground height of 348 metres, visitors are impressed by Uluru's sheer vastness alone. Kata Tjuṯa, an equally fantastic creation, is thought to have formed as a conglomerate, a mixture of gravel composed of pebbles, cobbles and boulders, bound together by a combination of sand and mud. However, through persistent erosive action by the elements over a considerable period of time, what now appears are 36 distinctly individual domes, or heads as the Anangu perceive them.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love and praise them who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
Uluṟu-Kata National Park experiences very low annual rainfall, typically around 300 millimetres or less. Summer in the park usually extends from December to February, with daytime highs often exceeding 40 degrees Celsius. Winter in the park, from June to August, provides a more temperate climate. The nights, however, can be quite chilly, with temperatures dropping significantly to -5 degrees Celsius. Although Australia's red centre environment may initially appear stark with its barren landscapes and breathtaking rock formations, a closer look reveals a complex ecosystem teeming with vibrant life. The 1,326 square kilometre boundaries of Uluṟu-Kata National Park are host to a variety of native animal people, including 73 species from the reptile kingdom, 178 species of bird folk, and 20 species of mammals, as well as some immigrant species. This is a remarkable place where the silhouette of native red kangaroo individual and those of camel people originating from Central Asia can come together at sunrise or sunset. Together, the two monolithic sites are within the administrative domain of Uluṟu-Kata National Park. One of the ways that the Anangu First Nation people communicate their Tjuṯa stories, philosophical belief system and laws to future generations is in their ancient rock art, which can be seen lining the walls and roofs of many caves at Uluṟu-Kata. Intricate rock formations and features hold a significance akin to the sacred scriptures for the Anangu people, tens of thousands of years old, which is still used by the Anangu to pass on their Tjuṯa law. The ancient pigments have certainly stood the test of time and were made by combining natural minerals such as red ochre known as Tjuṯa and yellow ochre or untana with either the charcoal or ash of a burnt kakara tree, a desert oak variety. Altogether, there are approximately 80 rock art sites within Uluṟu-Kata National Park, and the preservation work is undertaken jointly by both Anangu First Nation members and staff of the Uluṟu-Kata National Park. One of the best places to see Uluru's rock art is on its northern face, along the Marla Walk, where you can enter the caves that the first Anangu lived in tens of thousands of years ago. These drawings relate some of the most important Tjuṯa of the Anangu First Nation people. Uluṟu, often considered the park's crowning jewel, is a massive sandstone monolith that rises abruptly from the surrounding plains. Its rust-coloured surface takes on a mesmerising transformation as the sun journeys across the sky, casting a shifting palette of hues, ranging from bright gold or orange, fiery red or yellow, to soft violet. The Talanguru Nakantaku is a viewing platform at the southeastern corner of Uluṟu, explicitly for visitors to fully appreciate the multitude of colours and shades traversed. After dark, Uluṟu-Kata National Park is also an impressive location for stargazing, as billions of heavenly constellations blaze through the pitch black of the desert night.
Vegan, feeling ever young.
Nature-loving viewers, let's take a moment to give thanks to the benevolent sun for brightening our day. We'll be right back here on Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to Uluṟu-Kata National Park, Sacred Aboriginal Lands in the Heart of Australia, Part 2 of 2. Within Uluru, myths and enchantment reside. while enigmatic tales are etched upon its surface by an ancient civilization. In her books, Uluṟu-Kata, When the First Ancestors Were Created, Ancient Aliens in Australia, and Uluru and the Star People, Australian author and channeler Valerie Barrow relayed stories from Uluṟu-Kata, the Golden One, an ancient creator-ancestor revered by Australia's First Nation people and the Earth's Star People who retain the memory. These Star People came from outer space to our planet with a mission to help uplift human consciousness.
The monolith Uluru came as a fiery ball. It had been charged by the Star People, giving it extra strength so it would not break when it landed. Other large rocks were strategically sent around the planet Earth so that the planet's atmosphere and Earth could catastrophically change around the planet and gradually be restored. It was the end of the era of giants and dinosaurs upon this Earth.
According to Uluṟu-Kata, Uluru, which was once an asteroid, has a very special connection to the Sun, and about 1/3 of it is visible above the sands. Beneath the surface and within safeguarded caves, the rock exhibits a light grey hue. The First Nation people believe that Uluru is hollow below ground and that it contains an energy source. In contrast, Kata Tjuṯa comprises a cluster of towering rounded mounds formed from rock conglomerates dating back millions of years. These formations were uplifted from an ancient seabed. Valerie Barrow wrote,
The big secret is everything is consciousness, and it is all one. Uluṟu-Kata, an ancient spirit ancestor, tells us he has resided on this earth from its creation. He now wants to let us know about the Star People and how they were appointed to restore this beautiful earth to its original creation as the Garden of Eden.
In 1967, Robert Kuhn published a book entitled Earth Chakras, which includes the Earth's chakra locations and functions. The word chakra originates from the Sanskrit word kakra, meaning wheel or disc. The chakras are believed to be the energy centers in our body. Similarly, the 7 planetary chakras are the energy centers of the Earth. The third chakra is Uluṟu-Kata. The function of this chakra is to maintain all living species and the vitality of the Earth. As Robert Kuhn writes, in the future, the art of immortal knowledge will be gained from the third chakra. This wisdom will be disseminated to the world through the lay artery, the rainbow serpent.
The rainbow serpent travels the path of life. It arises from deep beneath the surface of the earth and first emerges at Uluru. The Uluru magic is then transmitted to Kata Tjuṯa by a special song line, which exits Uluru on its western side from the cave of the hare wallaby, Malaputa, once in the natural cathedral of Kata Tjuṯa. The universal vitality force is shaped into the various designs suited to the many different species of life on Earth.
The mythology of the rainbow serpent intricately intertwines with the concepts of land, water, life, and fertility.
In the ancient creation legends of Dreamtime, there is a story about a great ritual which had yet to be completed at Uluru. This ritual was meant to complete the great plan of the Earth Spirits. When the ritual is complete, then perfection will spread throughout the world, and death will disappear from all species. This event is symbolized by a great ball, or cosmic umbilical cord, which is destined to unite the sun with the earth, heaven with earth. As a fulfillment of prophecy, this cord began to function in January 2020 AD, at the time of the rare Saturn-Pluto conjunction.
Peace is happening around our world.
There are many countries who have taken actions to promote peace and foster amity among peoples and governments. The following is one of them. Etc.
October 2023, China and India agreed to keep the peace in the disputed Himalayan border region between the two nations. By creating peace, we all can make a loving, serene, and prosperous world.
The Uluṟu-Kata National Park became a UNESCO World Heritage Site for its natural values in 1987, and this designation was extended to recognise its cultural significance in 1994. The Anangu First Nation are regarded as its traditional and legal landowners who lease the land and work with the Australian Government. Together they ensure Uluṟu-Kata's ongoing protection while also enabling the wider community to access this important sacred site. Our gratitude to the Anangu people and all Australian officials working to safeguard the park so that people from all over the world may continue to learn and be inspired by its fascinating First Nation culture while experiencing Uluṟu-Kata's extraordinary and magical allure.
Don't be vegan, cause you'll miss so many diseases.
Mimi!
Call her. Keep calling her.
Mimi, no!
Hi, come on.
Mimi!
You think you're tough stuff, huh?
Mimi! Mimi!
Call her again. She's waiting at the bottom.
Papa!
Call her.
Mimi!
There she is. Call her.
Mimi! Mimi!
Say hi, baby.
Mimi!
Luminescent viewers, thank you for your devoted company today. Coming up next is Animal People Are Just Like Us, part 2 of a multi-part series right after Noteworthy News, here on Supreme Master Television. May you rejoice in the grace and radiance of the divine.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds. Heaven, Godspeed.